Hello everybody, this is Ravindra Dastikop welcoming you all for my session on Digital India with Ravindra Dastikop. In this session, we'll be talking about idea of security. Today we have been talking about security in all aspects of our life. We want cyber security, we want network security, we want national security and other things. So the idea of security is deeply engrossed in our day-to-day life, and we need to understand what is the basic tenet and aspects of security, and that is what will be covered in this particular session. The idea of security is not limited only to human beings. It is for every living thing and every living valuable thing. In this picture you see actually there is a cat which is waiting for a rat to come out of its safe haven, and there is a safe area within which it is out of danger. And as you can see, the rat is in danger the moment it comes out of its space, and the cat will actually eat it. So security in this context would mean this: protecting the rat. Coming to human society, the security requirement or necessities in every aspect of our life. For example, in this picture you see we have this railway protection force. And what are they securing? They are securing the trains and passengers. Now trains and passengers are liable to many dangers like robbery or accidents and such things. The protection force will ensure that these two things, that is passengers and trains, are given protect, and this is a process of security. Security is not limited only to trains and passengers, or it is not just within the country. We also need a protection of our country from neighboring or in enemy countries. In this picture actually you see border security forces protecting our borders. In this case actually what the security process aims is protecting our border, hence our nation. So that means security requirement is even at the border level between countries and across nations. Security requirements are not only limited to living things, whether it is cat or a passenger and other things, or national security. It also covers other things, valuable things such as money, gold and other valuables. In this instance actually you can see that a set of security guards are designated to protect bank assets. Sometimes security is also required by people who become either famous or celebrity or have a threat perception. One more thing about security is it is not static. Security requirements are changing. Way back in 2014, India and China were very friendly countries and we did not need any additional specific security guards. But by 2020, China is behaving very rashly with India, and now it is regarded as a security threat to us. That's the reason we have bought new warplanes from another country. So the point is that security requirements will be changing. They depend on time, context and other factors. Now let us summarize. Security is a perennial necessity. That means we need to give protection to things 24/7, all 7 days a week, an entire year. It is not an act, it is a process. Security is a process of protecting things. So you need to protect your border all the time, you need to protect your valuable things all the time, you need to protect your networks all the time. And secondly, security depends on what needs to be protected. So security is a contextual. For example, we need a different measures when we want to protect our border, and we need a different measure when we are protecting a person or train or a passenger life. Even many a times we need to protect valuable things like money and precious metals. That time also we need a different security mechanism. In general, anything that needs protection is called an asset, and protecting that asset is the entire security process. If time change, security requirements also change. For example, we told you earlier China was our friendly country, we did not need any specific security, but now that it has changed its stance, we need another way of looking at our security. Similarly, as the human society grows and develops, we will get new systems, new realities and new regulations, and all this actually create a situation where we need to change our security understanding and application. For example, today we are living in a world called online world. For that reason we need cyber security, and that will be covered in coming days.